Hello everyone, this is Saurian Target coming back at you with our first episode of ARK, Survival Evolved, where I'm gonna punch the living crap out of this tree. Woohoo! America! I officially ran out of things to punch. Okay, it's getting dark now and I still have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, I successfully survived the night and hello there, little guy. How are you? Oh no! The songs of death! A chorus of demons! I should have known that evil song would betray me. Alright, fine, you wanna go? Then let's go! Queensbury rules! Ah, feathery death! Okay guys, so as you can probably tell, this is not my first episode of an ARK playthrough because there's not going to be an ARK playthrough.
What? April Fools, jerk.
But seriously, I've had lots of people ask me why I don't play other dinosaur games here on the channel, what I think about other current popular dinosaur games, which ones I would want to play, and I kid you not, I get at least one request, and sometimes a demand, per video to play ARK. ARK, it's all I ever hear. So I figured this would be a pretty good time to give you guys my very brief thoughts on the other popular dinosaur games that you see all over YouTube right now, and maybe help explain why I don't play them here. I'm all for a good joke video, but I also like to provide at least a little substance in my videos. I just can't help it. Also, I don't own ARK, so none of the footage you saw at the beginning was mine, but there are links in the description to each of the original videos to give the owners their proper due, if you like ARK and want to watch them. So now I'm going to just very briefly break down each of the popular dinosaur games that are out right now and give my thoughts on each one. Super chill, super relaxed, and I thought for gameplay, we'd go hunting down some Hyaenodon in Moraine Domain. I haven't been able to play Far North in a while, and I just adore Far North's Hyaenodon, so I thought we'd just go on a casual hunt and see what we can find. Now, I haven't played any of these games I'm about to talk about myself, or at least I haven't played them very much myself, but I've watched an extensive amount of gameplay from various YouTubers on each one to the point where I believe I can adequately give my thoughts on them. And please remember, these are just my very basic thoughts on the games. If I dislike a game that you really like, that is okay. We can all like different things. So without further ado, let's begin. Alright, so if I had $1 for every request or demand I've gotten to play ARK on this channel, I could quit my job and just take ARK requests full time. Problem is, I really don't like ARK. I don't care for survival games at all, that's just not my thing. I don't enjoy starting off with nothing and then forging my way through hundreds of hours of scavenging and scraping by until I've collected enough stuff to, start enjoying the game, only to be killed by someone better than me and lose all my stuff and have to start all over. Just not my cup of tea. Plus, I've become pretty jaded to the millions of survival games that have come out on Steam over the past few years, and the only thing really differentiating ARK from any of them is that it doesn't have zombies. Plus, for me personally, I'd be pretty hard-pressed to even call ARK a dinosaur game. What I look for in dinosaur games, just me personally, is how the dinosaurs themselves are handled, you know? Are they treated as the focus, the center, the source from which the game emanates around? Do they embody the awe and majesty we all saw them with as kids, just upgraded to still impress our more matured senses and tastes? With ARK, for me anyway, I'd say no. ARK's dinosaurs kinda just feel like another of the game's mechanics, a means to an end. And now that they're sharing the world with a host of mythological and made-up fantasy creatures, any bit of specialty the dinosaurs once had in ARK's early days is pretty much gone. Plus, I personally find the designs of the dinosaurs in ARK just atrocious. They're all so oddly proportioned with bland designs, lazy colors, and the animations are just yeesh. None of the animals look like they weigh anything. They just kind of stiffly tiptoe about like they're just video game models going through their animations. Plus, I just do not have the time to expend the ungodly amount of hours required to capture and tame anything in this game. So, if you like ARK, hey, that's awesome. But for me personally, it's probably my least favorite dinosaur game on this list, and I can't ever see myself playing it willingly. The Isle is, without a doubt, one of the most gorgeous dinosaur games I have ever seen. The world design, the dinosaur models and animations, the sounds, the lighting, it's about as pristine and lifelike as an indie dinosaur game could ever hope to be. Problem is, after you've seen the dinosaurs run through their calls and animations for about 3 minutes, there's really not that much to do in the game. Sitting around in a big circle and pressing the roar button for hours isn't really my cup of tea. And I know the game's in early access and there's going to be more stuff coming, but if I'm going to give it a go, I'd rather wait until then, when there's, actually something to do. When it comes to dinosaur games, I'd rather play as the human taking in the wonder and majesty of dinosaurs, instead of playing as the dinosaurs themselves. I feel like that sense of wonder is kind of lost if you are the dinosaur. Plus, there is no way I have the time to spend 3 days surviving through all the different classes and ages to play as the good dinosaurs. I mean, bottom line, it's a survival game, and I don't like survival games. The Isle is undoubtedly beautiful to look at, but it's too time-consuming with not enough to do right now. So, for now, it gets a no from me. I really appreciate Saurian's dedication to being as close to our current understanding of dinosaurs and their world as possible. But right now anyway, it kind of has all the same problems as the games I just mentioned. It's a survival game, I don't care if we're playing as a dinosaur, and right now there's just not that much to do. I mean, there's still only one playable dinosaur, right? Fantastic premise, there's just not enough to grab my attention right now. The Hunter Primal is a game that came out right alongside Carnivores HD and Reborn, and I do plan on doing a comparison video between the two sometime soon. And since it's so similar to Carnivores, you'd think it would be right up my alley. Well, aside from the map design, there's really not enough there that Carnivores doesn't already give me. There were 5 dinosaurs? All of which are, in my opinion, really ugly and not so well animated. Plus, like every other game on this list so far, it's a survival game. You head out into the wilderness with a pea shooter looking for better stuff until you get blindsided by a random dinosaur, lose all your stuff, and then get to start over. Whoop-de-freaking-do. If it wasn't just a side project that hadn't already gone extinct, I might give it a try. But since it was just a side project that is extinct, I think I'll pass. Jurassic World the game is one of those games that, at this point, is just too daunting to even consider starting. I've seen all the endgame stuff, the level 40s, the hybrids, the Cenozoic and aquatic creatures, the ridiculous battles, and the enormous lengths of time you have to wait to unlock anything. And it's all just a bit much to want to start playing right now. I've played some of Ludia's other apps on my own, like Jurassic Park Builder and Dragon's Rise of Berk, and I really enjoyed those. Still sometimes hop back on to check them out every now and again. And I was totally gonna play Jurassic World the game when it first came out, but when it launched, it wouldn't run on my device, and so after that, it kinda just left me in the dust. I lost interest in playing it, and now I look at where people are in the game, and I'm just like, whoa! Plus, I'm not even sure what I would contribute with Jurassic World the game videos. If that's the kind of content you want, I feel like you already know where to go for it. It'd really just be like a sad attempt at me trying to steal someone else's territory. It's funny, I feel like each dinosaur YouTuber has kind of claimed a dinosaur game that they're well known for playing on their channels, and if I were to try some Jurassic World the game videos, well, let's just say they'd be bad. Plus, I can't even record mobile footage, that's why I have to keep using screenshots to cover the Carnivores mobile updates. So, Steamport win please? Not gonna lie, Primal Carnage looks super fun. I've been wishing for a Call of Duty Zombies meets Dinosaurs game for a long time, and Primal Carnage looks to be just about as close to that as I'm ever gonna get. But my internet connection is so bad out here that there is no way on earth I could effectively play it properly right now, which sucks, because playing Primal Carnage with a bunch of friends would be a blast. Dino Hunter Deadly Shores is basically a watered-down app version of Carnivores. Even more watered down than the app version of Carnivores, which is saying something. I've actually played Dino Hunter Deadly Shores before on my own. I enjoyed it for the most part. I liked what little of the environments I could see, and I really enjoyed all the uniquely colored boss dinosaurs, like, I can't remember any of their names right now, but you guys know what I'm talking about. But after a while, it kinda got meh. It's just got all the problems of mobile games today. It's shallow, it's repetitive, it's locked behind all sorts of paywalls, and it's really not even that good. Like, you can't even walk around and actually hunt the animals. They should have called it Dino Shooting Gallery, mildly dangerous 6-foot patch of grass. Mesozoica and Prehistoric Kingdom really caught my attention when they were first announced a few years ago. Sadly, I never got to play Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, but I always wanted to. One little surprise game that I used to play around with back when I was really little was Zoo Empire, which is basically a budgeted version of Zoo Tycoon, and I always thought, if they would just add dinosaurs to this game, it would be the perfect game. And they did, and I never even knew about it! But anyway, after I was a little more experienced, seeing that we were getting 2 different versions of a spiritual successor to JPOG was really exciting. Unfortunately, as they've kind of come out with alpha releases and beta tests, I haven't been super impressed with either of them. They're very basic, very bare bones, very unpolished, and now that Jurassic World Evolution is coming out this summer, I'm just not seeing any real reason to invest in Prehistoric Kingdom or Mesozoic anymore. Maybe they'll come out with something big and just blow us out of the water, but until then, I feel like Jurassic World Evolution is going to take their place for a lot of people. It's kind of funny, I am totally gonna play Wrath of the Goliath here on the channel. I just haven't had the time to get it set up yet. The lead developer, Matthew, sent me a copy of the game a while back. Didn't work on my piece of crap computer, so we decided to wait until it was on Steam to do so. Now it is on Steam, but I have to move my computer into the room with the router to download it, but I just moved my computer from that room, so now I'm trying to find the good time to do that whole transition again so I can download the game. Matthew, if you just so happen to be watching this, I am so sorry that video is taking so long. I am 100% going to show off Wrath of the Goliath here on the channel. I just haven't had time to get everything ready yet. So, Wrath of the Goliath is a dinosaur hunting game that some of you guys might have seen on other dinosaur YouTubers' channels, and I really do want to give it a try. It's in its early stages right now, and I would love to be able to give it some coverage and feedback. We haven't gotten a legitimate, good, new dinosaur hunting game since, well, the original Carnivores, honestly. And if Wrath of the Goliath is going to be the next one, I for sure want to be a part of its legacy. Now I just need to upgrade my internet and, honestly, get a better computer. It'd be nice if I could even just have the option to play most of the games on here. Alright guys, this was just a very quick little joke video where I also wanted to answer some questions that I get a lot on here. Moral of the story, I basically just need a new computer. And some new internet. Let's start a GoFundMe project. And remember, as always guys, these are just my thoughts on these games. I like Carnivores and I don't like Ark. Maybe some of you guys feel the exact opposite on that. And hey, that's fine. I've said it before and I'll say it again. You like what you like, and we've all got different likes, and that's okay. If you like any of the games that I'm not necessarily too fond of, then that is great. Variety is healthy, and I am glad you find enjoyment in them. So guys, sound off in the comments. Which of these dinosaur games do you enjoy the most? Which one is your favorite to play? Be sure to let me know. I always enjoy discussing these topics with you guys. And thank you as always for watching. We've got lots of big Carnivores related videos coming up very soon, so stay tuned to the channel and get hyped. I hope you guys are just as excited as I am for all the new content coming your way. Thanks again for watching guys, you are all truly the best, and I will see you guys next time.